Hello, America. Welcome back to That Silly Show with Billy Bob Joe, starring your amazing host, me. Now, I know we usually have a lot of silly things on the show, and the name of the show. But today, we're going to learn a little bit about coffee. Now, most people think that coffee is bad, that tea is better, and coffee can kill you. But in reality, coffee is good for your health, tastes delicious, and has many other outstanding benefits for people. In summary, there are too many big words, and I wasn't the health professional who spent the time learning about this topic. So here we're going to have the most beautiful, intelligent, kind, and most modest person interview health professional Riya Gupta.
Thank you for that kind introduction. It really wasn't necessary.
Oh, please. The pleasure was all yours. So anyway, I have a few questions for you today.
Okay, let's get them started.
Got it. First question. You believe that coffee is healthier than tea. Is that correct?
Yes, that is, Billy.
Great. Now, what was your motive for trying to prove coffee is healthier than tea?
I guess it is because many people make up theories that coffee can cause diseases and that it has horrible conditions such as acne and it could stunt your growth, but then it could even kill you. But I really love the taste of coffee, and so I want to prove that wrong. Not only did I prove it wrong, but I found so many reasons why coffee is super healthy.
That's really cool, Riya.
Thanks, Billy.
No problem. So, there are still people who think coffee is bad and how tea is better. Why don't they just believe you? I mean, research has already been done by a professional. Why can't they just go with that?
That is a very good question. I have to say, it is on their perspective of their love of coffee. A lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people are just trying to prove us coffee lovers wrong. And a lot of people have been told these kind of bad rumors about coffee. And so most people think that coffee is just a drink that carries caffeine, but it's way more than that. Coffee is a pretty complex edible item with hundreds of healthy compounds in it. That's why there's so many benefits to drinking it.
Like what?
Well, there are many benefits. The main ones that I focused on are that coffee helps to prevent and lowers the risk of cardiovascular.
And what does that big word mean?
Which was what I was just about to say. Cardiovascular means heart. So coffee helps to prevent and lowers the risk of many heart diseases and also many other bodily conditions. It has many astounding substances that increases coffee's health benefits and flavor.
Can you tell us more about these diseases?
Sure thing, Billy. So the cardiovascular diseases such as high blood pressure, which is also known as hypertension, stroke, blood clots, and even death from these diseases are lowered by drinking coffee. For bodily conditions, risks such as gallstones, which are kind of like lump formations that are formed in the liver, the Parkinson's disease is where the nerve cells get damaged in the brain, and so it causes a lot of stiffness and tremor in a person. Slow tumor growth, type 2 diabetes, and gout, which is when a finger gets really swollen up because of not enough blood or really bad blood is coming to it. It usually happens on the really big toe. Will all get lowered by drinking coffee. It also helps preventing many different types of cancers, mainly colon and liver cancers, which help to keep an active mind and are the key to not having Alzheimer's disease and dementia. Lastly, for the different types of substances in coffee, the pretty much main ones would be polyphenols. They're practically the reason why coffee is so healthy. Polyphenols are the antioxidant components in coffee. They fight against free radicals in the body. Free radicals are clusters of atoms that steal the DNA's electrons to make this kind of mutated DNA. It makes this really weird version, a zombie DNA, I guess, which can be really harmful, and it can either cause cell membrane traffic or LDL cholesterol.
Well, I'm guessing that's pretty harmful to your health.
Yeah, you got that right. But luckily, polyphenols attach themselves to the radicals and neutralize them. There are also many substances in coffee that are really great for health, such as quinines, sugarolinides, carnolic acids, and flavonoids.
Man, that's really cool.
Isn't it? Ooh, and speaking of the word cool, I have one last thing to show the audience. Did you know that tea leaves have more caffeine than coffee beans?
But the actual coffee drink has way more caffeine than actual tea. How does that become?
Caffeine is a natural pesticide in both coffee leaves and coffee beans. After brewing, doing. A cup of coffee has more caffeine than a cup of tea because it's stronger.
How do you know it's stronger?
Well, that is because of 2 reasons. The first one is that coffee has stronger effects. It can literally lift up your mood and make you jumpy and jittery. Second of all, assistant!
Here, ma'am.
Can I have a cup of tea and a cup of
I
coffee?
already bought them for you.
Okay, you're the best.
There you go.
Okay. So, thanks. Second of all, you can tell tea is more concentrated and coffee is stronger because if you look at a cup of coffee compared to the cup of tea, you will see the difference. In a cup of coffee, you can't see the bottom. In a cup of tea, you can. That's why. Assistant!
Yes, ma'am.
Please take it back. Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye, bro.
Huh, I never would have thought of that. Anyway, goodbye, Riya.
Bye, Billy.
Okay, stay tuned for our next episode of That Silly Show with Billy Bob Joe.